Reporting from Pineville, Missouri at the Crowder College Extension, this is Bubby Vansco for the Workforce Innovation Board, and we're very excited today, a very special day, maybe the last day of September, but the first day for McDonald County as a certified work-ready community.
I'm Aaron Devine. I'm Crowder College, McDonald County's campus director, and I'd like to thank everyone for attending today. This is really a watershed moment for our institution, the K through 12 school district here, and really the county as a whole. We've got a lot of wonderful people here that are going to tell us exactly what the accomplishments are that the county has achieved. And I'd like to turn it over right now to Mike Downing. He's the director of the Economic Development Department. Mike?
Thank you all, and it's great to be here. Beautiful part of the state and a gorgeous day, and so I'm really happy to be here in Pineville and McDonald County for this event. As director of the Economic Development Department, it's an honor of mine to travel throughout the state, and I was just here back in April in Anderson meeting with a bunch of folks. So it's really enjoyable to travel throughout the state to recognize communities that achieve important milestones in working toward the continued growth and strengthening of local economies and local communities. As communities excel at the local level, this enhances the entire state's competitiveness and economic strength. Today, I'm particularly pleased to be making two announcements this morning. First, I'm pleased to announce that McDonald County has officially achieved the designation as a certified work-ready community. Give yourself an applause. And second, that McDonald Telephone Company has certified its service area in Pineville, Anderson, and Jane as the surrounding service area is fiber ready, ready to provide super fast internet speeds up to 1 gigabit. Give yourself another applause. These two certifications, work ready and fiber ready, and I don't know, is there anybody else that has this? I'm not sure that there is. Demonstrate that McDonald County has an eye toward businesses and that it's taking steps to make its community at large an attractive location for businesses and residents. First, with regard to the fiber-ready announcement, what this means is that Missouri is growing its internet and infrastructure capacity, which is an absolute necessity for the business community to operate efficiently. For example, it increases the ability for cloud-based computing and storage instead of relying on in-house networks and servers. Walmart already has a large presence in this area in McDonald County, and this enhanced infrastructure makes it easier for the community to market itself and its business advantages and position the area for continued growth. This is a truly important achievement, and we'll hear more from McDonald County Telephone and Internet Company shortly. Second, with regard to McDonald County's work-ready designation, this achievement also allows McDonald County to promote one of its greatest assets, its strong workforce. And I'd like to recap quickly the benefits of this program because it's so important. First, for the workers who have skills but don't have a certificate or degree, like military or others, that can demonstrate the skills independently through their work keys testing to earn their National Career Readiness Certificate. That makes them more marketable. So issue number one, you can become more marketable by this the testing program. Second, for the business, it reduces risk. That's the risk of hiring, training, and then figuring out the hard way that the employee doesn't have the needed skills after you've already hired them. Third, for the community, it demonstrates the skills of the workforce, so it makes your community more marketable. The number one issue of employers is job skills for a community's employer base to retain full vitality and strength. A workforce needs skilled workers. As I was talking to the group earlier this morning, when we go around the state, we always ask businesses what their number one issue or problem is, and it's almost always the lack of skilled workers. So you're doing the right thing. An ancillary benefit of pursuing work-ready certification is that McDonald County High School was recently rated in the bronze category nationally by U.S. News and World Report, which makes it one of the nation's top high schools. Give yourself applause. The school saw a boost when the high school students tested for NCRC as part of the Certified Workready initiative. Missouri launched its CWRC initiative in 2012 and has since engaged the communities across the state to provide workers with 21st century job skills and build a nationally recognized pipeline of talent. These efforts have really paid off. Nationwide, Jasper County, just down the road, was the first fully certified county in 2013, just right after the tornado hit. Over 78,000 National Career Readiness Certificates have been awarded statewide, and over 3,200 Missouri businesses have signed on support the Certified Work-Ready Community Initiative. So 3,200 businesses in Missouri have said, we want to reduce our risk in hiring by using this program, and so they figured it out. Today, McDonald County adds its name to the growing list of certified counties in Missouri. We now have in Missouri 36 fully certified counties and 81 participating counties. This is a very important designation because our workforce is our number one economic asset, and if there's higher than number one, it's going to continue to be that way because of technology and the workforce skills that companies need. The more highly skilled workers we have, the more high-paying jobs we'll create. It's just that simple. And you all have figured that out here, and congratulations on that. And our dedication in improving and enhancing the workforce is paying big dividends across the state. The state's employment is at a record high at 2.8 million people, highest ever in state history. Here in McDonald County, the unemployment rate is 4.9%, a little lower than the state average, by the way. Our top-notch workforce is helping the state continue to attract and grow the business community. In fact, recent census data shows that Missouri led the nation in new business creation, with our small businesses surging 16.6% from the previous year. This wouldn't be possible without the steps our communities are making across the state to strengthen the workforce and strengthen the business climate as a whole. McDonald County earning Work-Ready Certificate is part of this overall effort. And local companies right here in this community are already reaping the benefits, finding ready, top-notch workers and helping them grow. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is one such employer, and we'll hear from them shortly. A few other businesses supporting McDonald County's CWRC efforts include Poppy's, Delight Donuts, and Waco Title. I wish I would have known about Poppy when I was starting out this morning. Eubanks Equipment, Houston's Pump Service, Ittner Tree and Nut Farm, Missouri Walnut, Midtank Incorporated, and many more. The CWRC demonstrates national competitiveness, and ultimately it's about building a strong local workforce. I want to thank the businesses, community, and education leaders of McDonald County for having the vision and the dedication to continually be improving and advancing the workforce and the economy here in McDonald County for a better quality of life for its citizens. In closing, I wish you continued success in using these work-ready and fiber-ready certifications to better promote the county. With the work being done in counties like McDonald, we know that Missouri will continue to send a loud message that the Show Me State is the best place to create jobs because we have the best workers. Now we'll hear directly from the local community about today's announcements, what today's announcements mean before I read the official proclamation. Thank you all.
Hi. First off, I'd like to thank Mr. Downing for being here. I'd also like to thank Aaron Devine and Crowder College for hosting this event. I know it's a big deal for him to give up his casual Friday. So you know. And on behalf of McDonald County Telephone and Internet, I would like to congratulate McDonald County on achieving Certified Work-Ready status. McDonald County Telephone and Internet is proud to be a part of a community that strives to continually better itself. A community that views its businesses, schools, and people not just as assets for today, but investments for the future. McDonald County Telephone and Internet share in the vision for the future. McDonald County Internet and McDonald County have invested themselves by engineering and building a comprehensive fiber network to provide cutting-edge technology even in the most rural of settings. In the past few decades, we've seen how quickly things have changed when the internet was a novelty to becoming a necessity today. The availability of high-speed internet services are imperative to businesses. Connectivity to customers requires connectivity to the internet. And to grow in today's market, you cannot be limited by your bandwidth. We've also witnessed a major change in how companies view and manage their employees. Through the use of internet, employer and employee don't have to have the same geographical location. In fact, they can be continents apart. Meetings can be held in a virtual office, over a virtual network, in real time, utilizing streaming audio and video. It's just like meeting face-to-face without the time and expense of the travel. But for that to work, you must have reliable, high-speed internet services. It's kind of like hiring somebody to work for you that constantly is late or has a car that breaks down all the time. If they can't get to work on time reliably, would you keep them employed? We face the same thing with the internet now. For these reasons, McDonald County Telephone and Internet have built and continue to improve on a comprehensive fiber optic network, one that reaches beyond the city limits, beyond the brick and mortar on Main Street, to wherever a business would want to be. So with that, I would like to present McDonald County with this fiber readiness certificate on behalf of McDonald County Telephone Company. We are ready to provide you guys fiber.
Thank you all. I want to speak first from a chamber perspective. This is such an exciting day for McDonald County, and I'd like to thank also Mr. Downing and the WorkReady, Sherry and Jason for all the hard work that we've done. Also thank you to McDonald County Telephone for the investment that they've made in McDonald County, which makes McDonald County a very attractive place to do business now in today's environment. Many people ask why I get involved, or I got involved in the chamber, and the answer is because I have a dream. I am from Anderson, Missouri. My children are the fourth generation to be raised in McDonald County. And my dream is that McDonald County will one day be ranked as the top place in the state of Missouri to raise your children. As in 2014, we had about estimated 48.7% of children under 6 living in poverty. And that breaks my heart. This is one of the best places in the world to grow up, to have a business. We have an incredible group of people that are really great to work with, a phenomenal high school and educational system, phenomenal college tech system. And so it's a very exciting time for me to be able to see this all kind of come together. And this is kind of the, I believe, the launching pad that will bring McDonald County out of this kind of poverty trap that we've kind of found ourselves in through commerce and through education and through working together. We have approximately 8 towns in our county, and by working together, we become one voice or one county with one dream, and that's the American dream. And that's to raise our family in a place that we love, to work in a place that we love. And it's just an incredible time to be able to work with the businesses, the schools, the government. It's a phenomenal event that's happening in McDonald County as all these towns are beginning to see that they have to come together as a county, as a voice. And not only as just a county, we have to look a little further. We have to look at other counties, regions, and start developing some type of economic platform with other communities and regions to drive commerce. And that's an exciting part. As far as a business owner, we're a manufacturer. We manufacture gears and CNC precision parts that go into winches and goes into the automotive industry. And I believe that manufacturing is the backbone of any strong economy, bar none. The icing on the cake is the fiber. And those two together with our diverse workforce is just a phenomenal time. As far as a business owner, being able to utilize these ACT work keys scores, I've just gone through probably 5 training that last about 2 weeks, and this has given me an opportunity now to be able to wean some of these people out before I spend all this time and money and they crash my machines and cost me lots of money. And they don't know, but it's just an amazing cost to train these kids and or emerging workforce. And so to have this tool as an employer is really just a phenomenal event for me, as well as having the Crowder campus here. If I need training, I can come to Aaron and he can set up some types of training for me. We can work with grants to get some grants for trainings if we can show jobs. And so we have the training and we have the workforce, and we're just sitting here ready for the companies to move in. I'm also working with the Missouri University Extension Office and developing a manufacturing co-op. For McDonald County, we have several machine shops, we have several manufacturers in the area, and as a co-op, we would be able to access a lot more competitive bidding and a lot more opportunities to bring work into our community. And so, again, I just want to thank everybody for all the hard work that was done and the legwork that has been done to bring us to this point. And from this point on, I think we'll all look back at this day and say that this was the day that made the difference in McDonald County. Thank you all.
I just wish that Sean was a little bit more passionate about McDonald County. I can tell you that he pushes everyone around him to make McDonald County a better place, the chamber and businesses and everything. So Sean, just try to, get a little bit more passionate, please. This is a great day for McDonald County. This is a culmination of a lot of years of effort. I remember Jason and I sitting in a meeting, I think with the county commissioners about 4 years ago, something like that, and you're saying this work-ready community thing, and they're looking at you going, what is this? And basically, I was looking at you saying, what is this? And the commission couldn't be here today. Some are out of town, some are tied up, but they have been very supportive. And without them pushing this, we would not be here today. But again, this is just everybody working together. And Sean took a lot of what I was going to say. We have really worked together as a county to make this happen. It's not Anderson, it's not Goodman, it's not Knoll, Southwest City, whatever it is. It's all of the community working together to make this happen with the greatest community college in the state of Missouri and possibly the country. Okay, our Crowder College. Always try to get that plug in, you see. And, of course, the school district, great accolades to them for everything they've done and accomplished, and it's everybody working together to make this happen. You know, and I think we need to introduce our legislative folks. You know, I spent a few years in Jefferson City, and as I say, I've been paroled after 8 years of bad behavior, but I am, you know, a former legislator, but want to recognize, you got Steve McIntosh from Senator Roy Blunt's office, Jake Heaston with Congressman Long's office, Senator David Sater from, what district is it now? 29th District. And always, you know, he has several counties, but whenever we need somebody here, Senator Sater makes sure that he makes the trek over here, and always very supportive. And was a pretty good House member too, because I served with him in the House. So thank you for being here, and especially nice to see Representative Bill Lent here. And everybody understands why I say especially nice. You look pretty good, Bill. Of course, I may need to change my glasses, but I mean, no, Bill has been through quite a bit the last few weeks and months, and you know, we just thank him for being here, and you know, we never lost any representation through all of those things that he's been through. He's always there, so thank you very much. You know, I've been working on economic development issues with New Mac Electric for about the last 12 years. And I will tell you that this work-ready designation and the fiber-ready designation is going to cash in dividends beyond what we can even imagine for economic development. I remember sitting in a meeting with Jason and talking about fiber-ready, and I said, McDonald County has more fiber than anybody else, and they all looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, look it up, and as he said, we do. And that's because McDonald County Telephone has been a pioneer in that. But, you know, we are at the beginning of a great opportunities for economic development in this county and in this region. And thank you to everyone. I'm looking around the room, and it wasn't just one person, it wasn't two people, it was a host of people working on this, and there's a lot of hard efforts. And I was just say thank you again to everyone that had any small part of this, and especially to the state for their work with this. You know, working together, we can do great things, as Sean says, and that's where we're at. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Really, there's very little I can add to the comments that have been given already. It's just amazing to watch the role that McDonald County has and the share that it's gaining throughout the region as really being a major economic powerhouse for us now. It's been a goal of the Workforce Board that we have all of our counties certified, not only just for the Southwest region, but also thinking about very important economic corridors that are here in Southwest Missouri, Interstate 44 and Interstate 49. And there's just a little bit left to go here on 49 to where we will have, in essence, work-ready corridor all up and down this side of Missouri from here to Kansas City. So that's very exciting. And our partners in Northwest Arkansas are doing their part as well. They are, you know, evaluating and going to be jumping in the Work-Ready initiative. And so very much seamless connection of the regional economies here in terms of what we're able to do for employers and for job seekers and in all of the partnerships for education and economic development. It's very exciting to be a part of this effort in McDonald County and throughout the region, because something as simple as a certificate really can, you know, be a life-changing event for individuals. They're able to see, you know, their ability to learn and grow in the workforce, and employers can validate that with the National Career Readiness Certificate and the work he's testing through ACT, and many more great things are still to come in terms of that partnership here locally, where we'll be offering different credentials within manufacturing, within transportation, logistics, IT. It's so also amazing, and I mentioned, what Kevin had said earlier too, that McDonald County really is a model for where the rest of our region needs to be. We have more connectivity of our rural citizens here in McDonald County than we do anywhere else in southwest Missouri, possibly anywhere else within the state as well. And so that has huge payoffs in terms of how that opens up more accessibility for individuals to work, to make a living, to seek to improve their skills, to contribute to society. McDonald County is really on a solid path, and it's, we are here to celebrate something amazing today, but imagine what we're going to be looking at 5 and 10 years from now in terms of the potential that's here. So thank you everyone for your support, and we look forward to continue working with you for the future.
Now, I have the honor of officially presenting McDonald County with a proclamation stating that this is a fully certified work-ready community. If the McDonald County CWRC team leaders would come forward as I read your name, and we'll have a photo then. Angie Brewer, Chairman of the McDonald County CWRC efforts and Assistant Superintendent of McDonald County R1 School District. Angie. Sean Cooper, President of McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. Sean. Kevin Wilson, Director of Economic Development, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. Ken Schutten, Director of Anderson Betterment Club. Got to talk about Ken a little bit. He led the efforts at our Feels Like Home tour of Anderson a few months back and did a great job getting all the organizations, and so thank you for that effort. David Holloway, Western Commissioner of McDonald County. David?
David will never be here today.
Not, okay. Gary Wasson, business owner, Poppy's Daylight Donuts in Waco Title. Gary, where were you this morning when I needed you?
I'll give you my number.
Jason Jones, Executive Director, Southwest Missouri Innovation Board. And my partner, Sherry Toon, Director of Certified Workready Communities of our department. Together, all of you work toward the shared goal of giving workers the tools they need to succeed. Thank you all very much, and now I'll read the proclamation. And it says, whereas extensive possession of a National Career Readiness Certificate among citizens of Missouri communities has been determined to be vital to the workforce readiness and economic development goals of the state of Missouri, and whereas certification of an indigenous workforce strengthens that workforce and the prosperity and growth in the community, and by extension, the state of Missouri, and whereas certification of workforce skills in a community aligns with the economic development needs of the larger region and that of the state of Missouri, and whereas a community which has seen fit to certify its citizens to a significant level through the NCRC thereby possesses a workforce with the education and foundational skills to attract and retain host services, businesses, and industries vital to the state of Missouri. Now, therefore, I, Jeremiah Nixon, Governor of the state of Missouri, here do I commend McDonald County, Missouri for having satisfied all the requirements and being designated as a certified work-ready community. Congratulations.
With one county to go and our partnership with Kansas and Arkansas proving again this is the strongest work-ready community in the country. Now, the strongest work-ready region in the country. For the Workforce Innovation Board, I'm Bubby Vansko.